are going live right now. And please, guys, click on the blue button and we're going to start. So hello, YouTube. Hello, Spotify, people who are watching us. This is the immersion. And I am Bruna. I'm going to guide this conversation this afternoon. Today, we're talking about trust. And this is not a class. Nobody here is going to teach, to correct, or to judge you. Adonai is really good for you to know. We are not like, we don't correct one each other here. We are here to practice, to make mistakes, all right? You'll see I am going to make mistakes all the time. The guys too, I, Robert, you. So this is a safe place to make mistakes and to practice, all right? I am a hostess, and in every immersion we have a host. Most of the time, the hosts are not teachers. They are like random people, who work in like different areas, and they guide the meetings to practice their English and to develop their leadership skills. All right. We have more people joining us, so I'm just accepting them. Can you guys hear me well? Robert, you're like touching your earphones. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's good. So we always start introducing ourselves, and then I'm gonna ask Robert to do it. Can you tell us who you are?
My name is Robert. I live in Praia Grande, big city in São Paulo. I work with 3D modeling for metaverse, VR, sometimes games. I have 4 daughters. I'm married, and that's it. I love it to be here.
I missed you. I love having you here too. Thank you so much for coming. Well, what about you, Ari? Who are you?
Hi, I am Ariadne. I am now 30 years. I'm an architect. I have 2 cats. I am from São Paulo, and that's it. I like to be here because, like when I doesn't make classes and immersions, I lost a lot. So it's really good to be here to practice.
It's
and what
really
about
good.
you, Rodrigo?
Yeah, transfer. Go ahead, Rodrigo. It's okay, Ari. Rodrigo, can you introduce yourself, please? Who are you?
Okay. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Rodrigo. I'm a software developer. I'm 43 years old. I'm married. I live in Atibaia, São Paulo. I have 3 sons, 3 kids, two boys and 1 girl. I like cooking and play board games with my sons, and that's it.
I love board games. That's amazing. Very good. Thank you so much. Bruno, hello. How are you?
Hello, everything fine.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that's good. It's your turn. Who are you?
well, I'm Bruno. I married. I have 2 daughters that I love so much. Today I live in Foz do Iguaçu, it's the city of State Paraná. I work with. I am entrepreneur, especially I work with the digital strategy and data analysis. I like to work out every day on the morning when I have time for that. I like to watch a series and movie, and I like to travel a lot. Is that
Amazing, amazing. It's a pleasure to have you here. I really miss talking to you. And we're going to start, guys. I think I'm going to split us in the breakout room so that we can have more time to talk. Adonai is going to be here with me in the main room, and also Ari, okay? Because I want to be with the girls, okay? The other guys are going to the breakout room. Please don't forget to be respectful, enjoy it, don't correct the other talkers, and you don't need to introduce yourself anymore because you have already done it here in the main room. All right, so just to start the talk. Okay, if you need any help, there is a button down below called Ask for Help. Just click there and it can go to the room to help you. All right, see you in 45 minutes. Let's go. All right, so now I have Adonai and Ari here with me. And now we are going to start, but I just want to know from Adonai a little bit more about you, how you find the TNT, Adonai, and what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? Can you tell us a little bit more about you? Oh, your microphone is off.
So can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
So I was navigating on the YouTube, and I found some YouTubers talking about sites, websites that we can talk and practice our English live. Okay, so I'm here trying the talk and talk to practice my English. What's the other question? I'm sorry.
What do you? It's okay. What do you like to do in your free time? Like, what are your hobbies? Like, what do you do besides working? You know.
Okay, today is Friday, so I hope that I can drink some beer with my friends, and that's what I enjoy. Make barbecue at my home, some foods with my family, hamburger, pizza. That's all. I think that's all. And drink beer. I like a lot.
Amazing. Today is the perfect day. That's good.
Yes. Today is Friday. Sextou.
Very good. Very good.
Friday.
Yeah. I realized I didn't introduce myself. So my name is Bruna. I work here on Talk and Talk as a teacher and also as a community manager. But as I said, here we are here just to talk, you know, and here I am not in the role of a teacher. I'm just here to talk to you. Okay. As hobbies, I like having beer, but I think I would say I think I prefer wine instead of beer.
Wine.
Yeah. I love being around my friends. I really like dancing. And now I've been studying Spanish too, and I can say this is one of my hobbies, learning Spanish. And I'm really enjoying and trying my best to be fluent in Spanish too. It's going to take some time, but I'm really enjoying the process. I think that's it. Well, today we're talking about trust, and we're going to start with the first question, that is the definition. So what is trust for you, Ari? What do you think is the definition of trust?
Oh my God, it's so difficult to define.
I know.
I will search really fast here. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I think trust is to be real with your feelings and thoughts, and yeah, and how can I say confidence too. You are muted.
Your mic is off, Adonai.
I'm so sorry because my connection is dropping every time. So I'm trying to connect it off my phone. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave. I'm going to leave it from my phone.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. No problem.
I don't know. It's difficult to define, but I think it's to be, it's to be real with your feelings and with everybody, and I don't know, have a, how can I say, fair, you know, a little bit of fair. Yeah. And for you?
Okay. Yeah, no, it was a good definition. I really don't know how to define it too, but I would say feeling comfortable to not just say, but to do and to be who you are too, you know. So if I trust you, I will feel comfortable to share who I am, to share the things I need to share with you, and I will know I can rely on you, you know, and yeah, I think it's a little bit about being true, you know, to ourselves and to the other people, and to have confidence to all of this. I feel there are many things connected, but it's nice what you said, you know, to have faith on the other person, and on ourselves too, right? Like, oh,
Yeah,
I can trust this person, I have faith on them, and that's good.
to
You're back.
believe.
You're back, Adonai.
Yeah.
We are talking about the definition of trust. Ari, can you just like summarize really quick before Adonai shares his what you said? Like, just summarize your answer.
I said, Adonai, that trust for me is to be real with your feelings and your thoughts, and to have a fact, yeah, to believe in the other person, and yeah, to have fact. And for
Yes.
you, and this is so difficult to answer, but I think it's almost like this. And for you?
The microphone. Your microphone is off. No, I can't hear you. No. Not yet. No, not working. Maybe something in the settings of the cell phone. It's weird because I can see. No.
That's so.
Yes, now it's working. It's working now.
Can you hear me right now?
Yes, now it's working. Uh-huh.
Okay, so what I think about the truth is
The trust.
trust. Trust, like my friend told, it's you always speak the real things, that you believe it, that it's better to make a society, better society, best society, I don't know. Trust is different of truth, okay?
Yes, it is different of truth.
So I don't know very well what I have to say, because so truth and truth, can you tell me as another words like trust or truth?
Like another words that are similar, that are like synonyms of trust.
Yeah, similar.
Synonyms. It's like confidence, you know, or to like when you trust someone. For example, I trust Ari. It's like I tell her things about my life. I share my secrets with her, you know. That's the meaning of trust. I trust her. It's like confiar, you know, or confianza. These two words. Okay. Can we move on? But I liked your answer. I think that's it. To be real, to be truth, right? I think that's it. Yeah, very good. Adonai, would you say you are a trustworthy person? Oh, I stopped listening to you. I can't hear you. It's not working anymore. I don't know why.
I'm gonna put my phone here, okay?
No.
Just a moment.
Okay. Let's hear from you, Ari, então. So, are you a trustworthy person? Have you ever cheated on or lied to a partner? How is it for you?
I think I was a trustworthy person. But in my relationships, I always say in my personal relationships, like, how can I say, relacionamento amoroso? Yeah, in love relationships.
Love relationships are romantic relationships.
And I always say that how can I say, I'm trust in my desires, like, not to be like, it's not about just be exclusive, just be with one person, you have to be, I am trust with my desire. So if I am okay with the other person, I will always be a trustworthy person, Yeah, I will be confident with the person. I don't know how to explain, but
Good. Yeah, it is difficult, because I feel we are always trying our best to be like trustworthy, right? And yeah, but it's difficult. Like sometimes we need to be true to ourselves, right? And it's like, just like you were saying, it's hard. I think I've never cheated on anyone, but I have already lied, and yeah, that's it. And I think we do it, right? Like, it's, unfortunately, it's part of being a human being. Sometimes, like, yeah.
yeah, I had a boyfriend once. He was so jealous with me. He didn't want to I go out with friends, and he just he hated my friends, So once I said for him, "Oh, I'm going to sleep," and I go out with the girls. So I didn't do anything wrong, I didn't kiss
Mhm.
anybody. I just hang out with girls, and we talk, and we just, it was a pajamas night, girls. It was just that. But I lied, because if I tell him, "Oh, I'm going to go to," I don't know, where I was, Bruno's house, he's going to,
Mhm.
"Oh no, why you're going to go out? Why you don't
Mhm.
go out with me?" It's so bad, this.
Yeah,
So I lied that
I feel you.
time. But
Yeah, I feel you.
A
Yeah,
little, a little lie.
your turn, Adonai, and you. Adonai, right? Sorry, I called you wrong. I will change the name so that I call you by the right name. All right. Would you say
Adonai,
you?
yes.
Yeah. So, are you a trustworthy person? Have you ever cheated on someone or lied to your partner? How is it for you?
Well, I'm a trustworthy person because I look for always say to the truth, for my partner. But sometimes I have to to tell a little lie, to not make a war, because my wife, she always asks me what I'm doing about my working, and I can tell her many things of my work, because I'm a police officer, and some things I have to keep with me, you know. So some lies I've been already tell her sometimes, but not nothing too serious, you know. Just that, just like that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
I
so.
like it. Yeah, and it's nice what you said, because there are some information that we can share even with the ones who are in our family, right? Because they are bigger than us, right? And they are like, it's your responsibility to keep these things secret, right? So
Yes,
I
and
yeah. Go
we
ahead.
we have to sometimes don't say everything to don't bring us more problems, you know. So we how can I say evitar?
Avoid.
We avoid to talk some things to avoid problems in the future.
Definitely.
But not nothing serious. Too serious.
I got you. Very good. And what do you think makes a person trustworthy? Like how can we tell someone, oh, this person is trustworthy or this person is not trustworthy?
Well, I think the way of agir.
Yes.
The way of acting some things. Can you ask again, please?
Yes, of course. So what makes a person trustworthy? Like how can we recognize when someone is trustworthy or not, you know?
Well, it's very difficult, but I think that the way of the comportamento, how can I say comportamento in English?
Behavior.
Be what?
Behavior.
The behavior that they present to us, or it's a process, you know. It's a process that you have been conquered all day. I think that's it.
Yes, I think it's about time, right? Like every day or in every opportunity we have to interact with someone, like, oh, okay, I am gaining more confidence, you know, when I am trusting a little bit more every day, right? Totally agree with you. What do you think about it, Adi? Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Adonai, add something.
No, I remember of a phrase of my grandmother bedroom that said, I don't know if that's correct. Well, what I'm gonna tell.
It's okay.
The right of the confiance, you don't ask, you conquest. You know, you don't ask the right of the confiance. You okay, so não indico direito de confiança. You conquest that's right, you know.
I got you. So
the trust.
You don't. I got you. You conquer trust, right? So yeah, that's true. I love this.
Em português seria você não. Esqueci também. I forgot.
It's okay.
I forgot.
It's okay. No problem. Let's hear from Ari now. And you, Ari, what do you think?
I totally agree with Adonai. I think it's the behavior, and I don't think you ask, as you said, Adonai. I don't think I gonna ask for you. Oh, Adonai, can you trust me? No, I gonna conquer your trust. You know, I think I gonna make you believe in me. Like in relationships with friends, I think when you say not just secrets, you know, but something happens with my family or something happens in my life with my boyfriend, I will say, oh, I will tell you something, and I will like see how you're gonna act, if you're going to judge me in, or if you're going to support me, or even if you're going to say, oh, for someone, oh, you don't know what I discovered about Ari, you know. I think these little habits, little behaviors, you're gonna take in, and you're gonna trust somebody. At the beginning with my relationship with my boyfriend was like this, you know. And he always said, oh, you don't trust me, you don't, why you are always like how can I say, because at the beginning I said, oh, you do whatever you want, you know, like something like that. because I didn't trust him. I think this was a process of a year, a time, and I think for friends and for everyone we know, it's a little bit habits, a little bit behavior every day. I think for me, it's like this. You can trust someone, and for you, Bruno.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. And it's nice what you said, maybe at first we are going to question other people, right? Like like not test, like literally I'm gonna test them, but we are going to give small information to see how they are going to deal with this info, right? And it's nice you were saying something. I was thinking here, if you have friends, and you see a friend like talking about the other one in their back, they're going to do this with you too, and you can't trust them enough, because oh, I can't trust her because I saw her talking about like someone else at their back. So I think these signs, they show us when we can't trust someone and when we need to be careful. I must confess, guys, I'm a bit naive, and sometimes I don't pay attention too much to this detail. I need to be more careful. But that's it. That's it. I sometimes just say stuff, I'm thinking I don't worry too much, but I need to be more careful with my words, I am naive. Yeah. Okay. Living and learning, right? I want to keep a
Yeah.
little bit to question number 8. How can, like, we after like someone breaks the trust we have on them, how can we rebuild trust after a disappointment? Like, do you guys think it's possible to trust someone 100% again after they disappointed us, or not? Like, once they disappointed you, you will never trust them again. Let's start with you, Adonai. What do you think?
I think that you make good attitudes. It's a way to rebuild the trust, and it's not, you don't have to prove, but I think that attitudes, it's more important. Don't just say words. No, I'm gonna be. You can trust in me right now, but no, I think that the behavior, it's more important, but it's difficult because you have been already broken the trust, and to trust again in that person, it's very difficult. But I think that every person must have a second chance. It's
That's
important.
nice. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, and we, like, sometimes we did something wrong at first, and we need to do it again, and it it is important to have the trust again of the ones we love, right? Like, sometimes we like disappoint someone we like, but we didn't want to do this, or we didn't want this to be the way it was. And it is important to have these second chance, right? I agree with you.
And and more, always speak with your partner or your friend to know what happened. It's important, and that's all. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's true. That's true. And yeah, it's true. And I feel that sometimes we don't tolerate too much a few stuff. I think we are getting less and less tolerate. And yeah, life is about conversating and communicating, right? Just like you were saying, communicating and trying to understand the reasons. And if you think it makes sense for you, you start over and start again and continue this
And
friendship.
and the life, it's like that. You are patient to make mistakes.
That's true. That's true.
That's the life.
Yeah.
We are not perfect. We are just humans.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What do you think about it, Ari?
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys, but I think it's so difficult in real life, you know. I think depends of the I was searching here for gravidade in English, like I don't think gravity, I don't
Gravity.
know.
Gravity.
Yeah,
Gravity.
like depends
Gravity?
of the case, because I think everybody will make mistakes. We are humans. We are going to be wrong, you know. We're going to lie or omit something. But I think it depends of the case, you know. If it's something really big, I don't know. I had a boyfriend once. He cheated on me a lot of time, you know. And when I discovered it was really bad for me, he did that for months, you know. It was not one at once or two, I don't know. So I tried it again. I forgiven him, but it was really difficult for me to, you know, I'm opening my personal life, but like this for me was so hard. It was not just a little lie or something a friend did for me. Like I had friends that broken my trust, my confidence on them, but we pass over, we make again and try it again. I gave a second chance, or someone gave me a second chance. But I think depends of the case, you know. Like
Yes.
if it's really really big mistakes, or if it's something that you said no, don't do that, that's going to hurt me. I don't know, it's difficult. It's really difficult to 100% again, you know.
Yeah, like they know this is the only thing you won't stand, right? Well, please don't do that because I won't tolerate it. And they do it. Like they knew, you know, like this was like set already, right? Like you told them that. So yeah. And it's nice that you're trusting us to tell this. Of course, here we are here, but this is not just about English. It's about creating connections and sharing our lives, you know. Another day I was telling here how I lost my virginity. So it's okay. You know, it's okay. We are sharing our life too much on YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, but it's life. Go ahead, Adonai. Do you want to add something?
No, I just want to say that it's the trust is a process now that we have to look for every single day be better, you know. Always look for say the truth, your behavior with how can I say, I forget.
We can help you. What is the word?
I forget.
Forgetting Portuguese.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry because I'm. It's difficult to me because I think in Portuguese and I translate. I try to translate to English, you know, but it's a process too. So I forget how to speak in English, how to speak in Portuguese. So sorry.
It's okay. No, this like usually happens and it's all right. Okay, we are used to it. No problem. Yeah, we're good.
So,
I wanna ask you guys another one here about what is trusting someone. Is it sharing everything? I'm going back to question number 3. Is it sharing all your life? Like, what is because like we have already talked about what trust is. And what about trusting someone, Adi? What do you think?
the question is what number?
Number 3.
What does trusting someone mean? Is it about sharing everything about your life? What is trusting someone, you know?
I don't know if it's about sharing everything. Like as Adonai say, he can't tell all about his work, you know. And I think we have some private things and some emotional things that we are not going to share with someone. But I think I don't know, is to have how can I say support of someone to know if you can open yourself, you can be yourself. I think is ter ombro amigo, like have this friendly shoulder. I don't know if I can say that, but I think for me it's the process of knowing you can do it then,
Yes, and I was thinking here, for example, sometimes we trust some information on someone and some information on someone else, right? Like I know with my boyfriend, I can tell him everything, but with my boss, I trust him on some things. My best friend, I trust her on some other things, and then I trust like every people in on one thing, Yeah.
Yeah, and we have different friends for different areas in our lives. Like it's not every friend or every person you're going to share everything, like I have some friends that I talk more about family. I have some friends that I talk more about personal lives and goals and future, and it's different. But but even with that difference, we trust them, that's so
Yeah.
cool. And
Yeah.
what about you, Adonai? What do you think about trusting someone new?
Well, I keep too many information with in my mind, what I'm trying to say. So I don't sharing too many things that, for example, some problems at my work and in my life, I don't share with my wife. I don't share with my family. So I keep it with myself in my mind, and I don't share it, But so trust in someone, it's not necessarily you sharing all things, But it's a process that you have to create with the behaviors and the attitudes that you construct along the time, uh, along the time, But
Yeah.
I don't sharing everything with my parents, my wife, just the necessary to make us uh, a good life and not bring more trouble.
To make you safe too, right? Of course, like we are talking about safety too, right? Like, so that's good. That's good. Yeah. Guys, the next one is question number 9. How can we protect ourselves from being taken advantage of by someone who we trust? Like sometimes we are telling someone the things we think we can trust them, and they take advantage of us. How can we protect ourselves to avoid being in these situations? What do you think? I think I will start with this one, because I feel that sometimes we do our best, and we think we can trust someone, and we only realize we can't trust them when they do something. So I feel that it's going to happen, and it's going to happen anyways. Like we are going to have to give the first step to trust someone. That is a moment I will need to like test, as I was saying when we started talking. Okay, I will give you some information to see how you're going to use it. If I see you're not using it in a way I was expecting, I will step back, and then I won't share anything more, anything anymore. I think that's how I try to do it, see how the person is going to use the information or the thing I give them. What do you think about it, Adonai? Share with us.
How can I protect myself?
From being taking advantage of this trust you gave to someone.
Well, it's like what I say. That you don't have to say many things about your life, you know, uh, or sharing everything that you know. So you have to trust a lot in that person to sharing something, because you always never know what the person it's interesting to do with your life. So I'm have a very particular life here. I like to I have I don't have many friends. I have friends, but that I trust it's just three, four, you know, and my wife and my family. And so you, how can you protect yourself? So that's this. I think
Okay, very good. Yeah, I think not sharing everything to everybody, it's really helpful. Just like you were saying, to be
yes.
careful. I think you're sharing. I think that's
Be careful. Be
yeah.
careful.
Yeah. And Juari, how do you see it?
Sorry, I have a motorcycle passing here, but no.
No, it's
Ah, that that
I think you said, Bruna, some
who is
questions
that?
ago. You said some questions ago you were a little bit naive, like, and you said, I have to pay attention more with little details of a person, and I do it a lot, like I pay attention in when people were saying, because sometimes I realize that the person is talking about another person in the way it's not good, or something personal about other person. So I pay attention a lot with person when people are talking. So I think that make alarms in my head, like a dun, 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 making
Alerts,
dangerous
alerts.
alerts. So I think, oh, I don't know, I don't about this topic. I won't talk about, with this person, and or as you said, answer go like, oh, if the person's talking bad of falando mal de someone, so she's going to do it to me too, so I think the same thing. If I think we have to protect ourselves and be open minds, talk about all in our lives, but little dog, pequenas dogs, I don't know.
Linda Moses, yes, I totally
Yeah.
feel you. I totally feel you. Yeah, that's awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you. I think we are aligned on it. Guys, I think we can go to the last question. I will keep to question number 11, and just split this question into two parts and like focus on the second one. We are talking about trust, and of course, we are talking about every time we are talking about trust, we can talk about lies too. So do you guys think it's possible to keep a lie or to keep even a secret? Do you think it is possible to keep a secret or a lie forever?
No.
Why? Why do you think that? Do you have example?
Well, because you live with a lie forever, it's not too good for you, to your heart, I think. So, for example, I'm a person that uh, I can't conviver. I can't
And live,
live
live.
with a lie, because I don't keep with me for many time. For example, if I say something to my wife, I she knows when I'm lying, because the women has this power, no. And but I can keep too many time with me. So 1 hour or a day later, I I I I say to her, baby, more, amor. You know that's now, you know, you can't. It's not healthy. It's not healthy.
That's true. That's true. But it's interesting because I know some guys they keep alive for a long time, right? Then for I don't know if it's forever, but I was listening to a podcast another day. There was a guy, he passed away, and only when he died, the family found out he had another family. So he didn't tell anyone, like only on his funeral the two families were there and they met each other, children, like he had like different children with like different families. And so I think it is possible, but someday someone will find out, what you did, and it's not healthy, right? Just like you were saying,
No,
it's
it
conflict.
don't it do not do things that you don't want that make me feel.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
so
That's
I have no condition to have two families.
true.
God,
Can you
God
imagine? Oh
save
my
me.
god. One family is already hard. Can you imagine two
One
wives,
wife,
more
two
more
wives. God save me.
more children to think about,
No,
to take
no.
care of. Oh my god. Ari,
Oh
what do
my
you
God.
think about that?
Oh, yeah, I think it's really difficult to sleep when I don't say something I feel, Like, even if I did something I didn't like myself, I think I said always I have facility to sleep. I like when I'm going to bed, I'm already sleeping, So I think when I do something I don't like, or I push myself too harder, I say I have difficult to sleep. So for me, I hate to do something about it, I prefer it's much easier to be, how can I say, to
Be
tell
honest.
truth. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
To be honest.
And I would ask Bruna if the podcast it's non viabilize or something like that.
It is. Do you know
Yes.
this one?
Yeah.
I love it.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
this podcast too, because
Yeah,
always she brings Andrea, Adea, that
yeah,
she brings a lot of stories that's so
yeah.
funny and so, person that lies to another one, and you said, oh my god, how she could do that, because it's I don't know, it's impossible to have two families, to have
I don't
two
know.
wives
I
and
don't,
different lives, and it's
yeah.
bizarre.
That's true.
I
I
have
don't know if you know. This is a podcast called Knowing Viabilize, and she shares a lot of stories, of life. They crazy stories, and like this story is from this podcast. So I totally recommend you. Go ahead, Adonai. You were saying something. I'm sorry, I interrupted
no,
you.
I have an example. For example, once one time I was busy to my work
Mhm,
because I was at the army.
mhm,
I was a lieutenant,
mhm.
so I was busy. And when I'm walking to my work to speak with my boss, they come and and he said for me, what happened? So I was thinking, no, I'm gonna say that I was sick or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But no, I just say the truth.
Mhm.
And he said for me, that's very good of your way to say, because I think that it's more important speak the truth. Dot. So I speak the truth, and he trusts me very well. I say to him, Coronel. I don't know how can I say Coronel in English. Coronel, I sleep a
Mhm.
lot because I drink a lot in the yesterday, So I lost the time. I didn't heard the alarm. So I'm tô chegando agora at
Yes,
the
I
word.
got you. I got you.
You
Very
know.
good. Yeah,
So
that's better. It's better
I
telling
speak the truth. I speak the truth,
Yeah.
and he trusts a lot of me. We work
Yeah.
for 3 years, and I never
Like
go to
never
the work
left, right?
again. Never go to the biz again. You know.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. The guys are back. How was the conversation, Robert? Share with us. It was like just a pair, right? You and Bruno. Did you have a good time?
Yes, I agree. Some points with Bruno, you know.
Uh-huh.
I like this subject.
How was it like talking with one person only? Was it challenging?
What?
Like because you are talking to Bruno only, right? How was
Yes.
it? Like, was it challenging? Like, do you think it's harder to keep a conversation with one person only?
I loved it. I love it. It's of course I love it. Talking a lot of people, but two persons, it's a special moment.
Yeah, it is challenging, but I think it's nice too. Yeah, I agree with you. Very good. Guys, I really want to thank you for being here and coming again to the immersion. Thank you, Ari and Adonai. I would just ask Adonai the last thing. How was your first experience here? Did you like it?
Well, I enjoy a lot because I have studied English for 25 years ago.
A lot. Okay.
I never practice again. So it's the first time that because I'm looking for practice my English to move it to Australia with my family. So I enjoy a lot. I love this app.
That's
I don't know
good.
if the app or website. This talk
The
and talk.
website. Yeah.
Because
Very
when you are talking and Ari talking,
Yeah.
I can remember some words, some vocabulary. I was remember. It's very good, very good.
Yeah. Please
I
come
love
back.
it.
Come back more often. Next week we are here too every Friday at 5, and we have other meetings on the weekends too. You are more than invited to join us. Okay. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
very
coming.
much.
Bruno, we didn't talk, but I hope you have enjoyed too. Guys, you can send the feedback in the link here. And I really hope you guys have a great weekend. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you
Thank
next
you.
week.
Bye, teacher.
Thank you. Bye-bye. See you. Bye. Bye.
Don't drink a lot, okay?
Okay, you
Thanks,
too.
Bruno.
You